we have a mission envelope that you've received that you can give specifically for the program that we're talking about. Like today, we are going to be talking about the Plymouth Mission, the back to school program. And if you want to hear specifically for that, you may through this envelope. And we will be having them in the pews for the different programs. Next week, Tom just found out he's speaking again for the mission trip, and so the month of June will be for the mission trip. So, with that said, I want to talk to you today about a program that is, oh my, special to me. It's a program that has endured some time. It's been 20 years. And it began when I was Director of Social Services in Thomaston. A mom who was struggling financially said, is there any program that can help kids, to help us to clothe our kids for school? And of course there wasn't. And she prayed about it. She talked to her pastor. She talked to a few people from their Lutheran Church in Thomaston, Our Savior Lutheran Church, and they started a pilot program where they helped a few children in Thomaston and a few in Watertown, the two towns they covered, and from that it expanded. And as of now, over 4,200 children have been supplied with school clothes and things they need for school. And last year in Plymouth, there were 145. Isn't that amazing? One person. So, how it works is, there's a process. The schools, the churches, people through the pantry, human services, anyone interested apply, they fill out a form. In the Human Services Office, they need to be income eligible, so it's not just anybody. They go by energy assistance guidelines. Parents fill out the forms as specific as possible, because whoever shops has no idea who this child is. The only one that knows is the person in this Human Services Department, and there's a number that corresponds. And Tom was going to tell you after what we do here and what he's been doing. And then they're sponsored by churches and other organizations in town. Things need to be back early. It's August 10th this year because they kind of gather the things, make sure the receipts are in there and every kid is supplied, and then they take these boxes, so big, to the town hall or wherever they'll be distributed from, and then a week or so, a little after, the parents come. Now that's the part I get to share. I had the privilege of being able to pass out these boxes. Now the parents, they don't need to tell their children they came from other people. It's up to them. But the parents come, and so often they were so excited, they would open the box at the time and go through each item, so excited. And I want to share about one boy that came in with his mother. I was afraid I'd do this. He had a really, really rough life in many areas. And he came in with his mother, and I think he was about 11 at the time. And on the form, she put he liked this particular team. I don't know, a sports team, I don't pay attention. And she and Betty opened this box together in the office. And he saw a black, shiny windbreaker with the name of his team on the back. And I'm telling you, he put on that jacket, and it was a Superman's cape. He was so pleased, and he went out of the town hall, and I watched him through my window, exiting the town hall through the parking lot. He was so animated and so excited carrying his box. He was at least 10 feet tall walking through that parking lot. And I talked to his mom about a week later, and she said, Lorena, I don't know if this jacket's going to make school. I have trouble having him take it off even when he eats. He wore it to bed the first week. I think about him sometimes, and I wonder if that one jacket impact his life somehow. You know, and if it didn't his total life, I know it made a difference that time, that school year. And now Tom will share with you what we do, what he does.
I'm the shopping guy for the program, and I've been doing this for I don't even know how long, at least 10 years or longer. We've been sponsoring approximately anywhere from 3 to 5 students per year, and it's changed a little bit over the years in terms of the exact things that we get, how much clothes, how many backpacks or school supplies. The last year it was more school supplies and a little bit less on the clothing side, but still, you know, as a teacher I could see, you know, these are things that the kids are really needing to start the school year and get off on the right foot. Having all of their notebooks and pens, pencils, backpacks, everything they're going to need. I was going to just briefly mention, I had one student one year that in 4th grade, where he didn't really have that much. You wouldn't know who he is, so I'm just going to say his name was Eddie. And Eddie wore like the same pair of sweatpants just about every day. And in 4th grade, the kids, you know, even at that age, were kind of like, hey, Eddie, you got the same stuff on today? You know, it was that kind of a deal. And sneakers that were literally falling apart. So this program really does, I think, help kids feel good about themselves, at least to kind of get started in the school year. They may not have much, but an extra set of clothes and school stuff, at least kind of get them going on the right path, I think is a good idea. So whatever you can contribute. It costs anywhere from about $300 to $400 total, you know, because normally we do sponsor anywhere from 3 to 5 kids, and I'm out there spending about $90 to about $100 per child. Sometimes the sales aren't there yet because, as Lorraine was saying, you got to get the stuff back to the office or wherever the pickup or the drop-off places by early August, and sometimes you see them the next week, oh geez, now the backpacks are on sale. So unfortunately, sometimes the sales haven't started yet. They're moving a little bit earlier because the school is getting started a little earlier, but you know, I shop around. I'm a pretty good savvy shopper out there as best I can, so, but still, it does average about $90 to $100 per child, so. It's a good program, and Lorraine and I both probably have other stories that we could talk about if we have the time. So, thank you. Thank you.
I have to tell you, Tom has been doing that every year that I've been here, and probably many and several before that. And we make a difference with the kids. What we have done recently is instead of Father's Day carnations, we pick up one more kid, figuring that Dad's flowers are nice, helping a kid is better. So we have been relatively stable at 5, and so I would ask, pick up a mission envelope, write on it New Beginnings, give what you can. Because these kids, we don't understand that there are poor kids in town and poor adults, but there are. Let us help them. let us sing hymn number 526.